How you guys doing today? I'm just on my way to get some coffee. Reason why I'm kind of stammering right now, the reason why I look and maybe seem so out of it is because I just got news that Kate Spade was a couple of days ago, but I just got news. I literally just woke up and heard about Anthony Bourdain. And what happened to him. And I'm just completely floored. I don't know what to say. Here's a guy who you think has everything in life: success, fame, notoriety, definitely has money. There's even a really cool viral video. I'm sure you've probably already seen it by the time this is published. It's the thing. This is probably all said and done by the time this gets published. Everybody's going to say, like, oh, God, how could he? Same thing with Robin Williams or Kate Spade. Or how could he do that to his family? How could you quit like that? How could you... You got to understand, this is a serious, serious illness. It is just like cancer. It is a terminal illness. It will eat you up from the inside out, but it can be prevented. It doesn't have to be, just resigned to. It does not have to be resigned to. This is a very, very real disease. It's a very, very real issue and problem. My entire channel, you guys know this, my entire channel is all about mindset. It's all about, discovering who you truly are and not being, swayed and dismayed and stumbled and fumbled and fallen by these crazy, ugly, torturous thoughts that go in your head. You're looking at somebody who dealt with major depression and anxiety from the 18 to 29 every single day. I completely relate to the feeling of just being like, what is the point? Why, this isn't even worth it. Now, I'm not trying to say I knew what was going on in Anthony's head. Not even close. I'm not trying to say that at all. What I am trying to say is have some compassion. We have no idea what is going on inside a human being. You may see this beautiful, shiny exterior in this nation. You may see this person living a glamorous life, with plenty of reasons to live and plenty of reasons to be happy and play. It goes back to internal validation versus external validation. Your inner game is that's where the real game is played. That's where you reside. If your inner game is right, your exterior don't matter. And here's the thing. The more you work on your inner game, your external starts to reflect that. So I'm not saying, you need to go live like a hobo and just be, if that's what makes you happy, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I know I've worked with so many people and in my 41 years as of this recording, I've had so many beautiful opportunities to meet amazing people in my life. And I can definitely vouch that I've met, people and had friends who literally, you would think at first glance, at first meeting, you would think that these are seriously sad people. Like, look at the squalor that they live in. 15 people in like a 2-bedroom apartment and or just a 3-bedroom house, and the gunshots ringing out every other day, constantly being hassled by police, struggling every single day economically. But you meet these people and they invite you in and they say, have some food, and they give you everything, and they're so happy, and there's laughter. There's laughter in the homes. What happened to laughter in the homes? I don't understand what happened. Rich people can be just as stiff and uptight and boring as you and I sometimes. I'm telling you right now, if there's anything we can learn from Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain, Your outer game don't matter if your inner game is in ruins. Your outer game does not matter if your inner game is ruins. I completely understand why he did what he did. I do not judge him. I do not criticize him. I'm not one of these people who says, how could you do that to your daughter? How could you? Of course it's tragic and I feel sorry for the family. Of course. But I'm sitting here blaming Anthony Bourdain or sitting here blaming Kate Spade is not going to do anything. What we should be doing is using this as a reminder. I guarantee most of you probably didn't give a second thought to Anthony Bourdain, probably hadn't thought about him in a really long time unless you're a diehard fan. I cut cable, so I don't get CNN, I don't get his show. I guarantee you most of you have forgotten about Robin Williams way before he did that heinous act, committed that heinous act on himself. These are reminders. What do I always say, Nez Nation? There's nothing original about Professor Nez. There is nothing original about Professor Nez. I'm just a reminder. That's all I am. I'm just a reminder. Going through the drive-thru at Starbucks here. I'm just a reminder. Just a healthy reminder. What is really important? Who are you? What are you? What really matters in life? What are you worried about? What are you really worried about? Why are you worried about it?
Good morning, my name is Hannah. What can I start for you today?
Oh, wow, FaceTime. That's so cool. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Can I get your largest, strongest regular coffee? Is that breakfast blend or whatever?
Do you want strong as in caffeine or as in flavor?
Caffeine.
Okay, the strongest caffeine would be the blonde roast.
Oh, blonde roast. Okay, great.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Do you want any cream or sugar in there?
Yeah, just a little bit of cream. Do you guys still have your sausage biscuit sandwich?
We do.
Can I get one of those too?
Okay, anything else?
I think that'll do it.
Does it look correct on the screen?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we'll have that for you at the window. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's pretty cool. New era, y'all. New era. What are you worried about? What are you really fretting about? What's really bothering you? Does it really matter what he said, she said? Does it really matter if, that Starbucks employee didn't make your coffee exactly perfect? That's what's going to ruin your whole entire day? This is what these reminders should be. I mean, stop blaming the person who committed the act. And it's so funny, I'm refraining from saying suicide. This is part of the problem. We need to destigmatize. We need to talk about it. It always feels good to talk about it. You can talk to me. Reach out to me if you want to, Nez Nation. If you ever have anything even near something like that, reach out to me.
Morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good.
6:20.
6:20. Perfect. I think I have 20. 1 second, sorry. Windy.
I know.
It's like a wind tunnel over here. Hold on a second. I have it right here. Yeah, here you go. There you go. What are you worried about? Oh, wow, that was fast.
Alright.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you. Ow, that's really hot. Ouch. I just burnt my tongue. If there's anything that Robin Williams, Kate Spade, Anthony Bourdain, and all of these people, not just these famous people who, have a spotlight on them, but all of these people, if there's anything that they can teach us, treasure the things that are worth treasuring. And if you're facing any mental health issues, if you're facing any severe depression, anxiety, or what have you, anything at all, there's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're deficient in some way. It doesn't mean that you have, a limited capacity or you're stupid. You're not stupid. You're not a dumb shit because you have depression. It's a real thing like diabetes. You get afflicted with it and it'll fuck you up. Like it's fucked up so many people. There is nothing. Reach out to me. Reach out to hotlines. Reach out to your friends, your family, your loved ones. Reach out to your friends instead of always saying, "Hey dude, what's up? Yeah, nothing. No worries. All right, later." Actually say like, "I don't know, dude. I'm going through some shit." Have you ever gone through some shit like this? I'll never forget this. Here's a good story. When I first was really, because I felt all these things. I felt all these reservations. I felt all these inadequacies. And I was very self-judgmental and self-critical. I was like, God, come on, snap out of it, man. You're a dude. Be a man. What do you mean you got anxiety? What do you mean you're depressed? I'll never forget this. This is why it always feels good to talk about it. I remember, being an 18, 19-year-old talking with my buddy, and it was late at night. This is what we used to do, as human beings. We used to actually look at each other and talk to each other. And I don't know what was the context or something, but it just kind of came up. I think he was talking about, something that he wasn't able to go to school that day because he was having some problems. And then I dug deeper because here I was, having severe mental problems, but not telling a soul. And I got it out of him that he was having some anxiety or he was having some panic attacks. And it was literally like the sun. It was like a light went off in my chest and warmed every molecule in my body. I just felt so not alone. I felt so not alone, which is a beautiful feeling when you're experiencing hell. You are not alone. You're not the only one who's faced these harrowing, horrific, nightmarish feelings, thoughts, sensations. You are not alone. I'm here for you. I think maybe, I don't know the situation. I don't know the deal, but I'm sure that probably maybe Anthony's, Kate, Robin, I'm sure that was a part of it, that they just felt like they couldn't talk to anybody about it. Again, this is all speculation. I don't know what exactly happened. Who knows? Maybe, I have no idea. Maybe he did it because he really just felt like, you know what, I'm good. Maybe he did it because he was happy. That's a possibility. Maybe he wasn't depressed and he's like, you know what, I had a good run, whatever, later, hasta la pasta. I'm not speculating. I don't know why he did it. All I'm saying is, you never know what the answer is. You never know why. I want to use this as not as judging him and judging his family and judging, I couldn't believe it. When I heard that Robin Williams hung himself, when I heard that Robin Williams committed suicide, I was in the car, and there was a lot of celebrity deaths around that time. Like Whitney Houston overdosed. I remember, it was just like all these, and the news just completely just plastered it, glorified it, you name it. I remember literally when Robin Williams, who's been a hero of mine as a kid growing up, I pulled over and just started crying. I had to. This was a guy that I just totally looked up to, and he was still very young. I think he was like 62 or something. And I remember just crying. I mean, I don't know why he did it. But I remember everybody was judging him and his family. I remember everybody throwing criticism at him. Not everybody, but I mean, most people were like, how could you do that? You what a loser. How could you do that? You had all this money. You had all this fame. You got a family. And the family part, yeah, it sucks. Because he had kids and a wife. And yeah, that really sucks. I could never imagine doing that to my family. But again, we don't know what's really going on. Like, we just don't know what's really going on. We think we know what's going on, but we don't. We have no clue what's going on. Instead of blaming him and blaming his family and why don't you just actually maybe reach out to somebody, maybe reach out to your loved ones, even give your kid a kiss on the top of his head and be like, you know what, I love you. Why are you saying this, Dad? Why are you saying this, Mom? I don't know, I just am. I'm just reminded how lucky I am. I mean, these are reminders, healthy reminders. Jolt yourself out of your ridiculous worry. Jolt yourself out of your ridiculous problems that you think are huge problems. You have life, and that is super, super, super important. You have me, Professor Nez. If you're ever feeling, I'm going to leave a note, a card right up here. I've got an entire playlist on mindset mastery, how to overcome overthinking, anxiety, negative habits, negative thoughts, discover who you truly are. I'm going to leave that right up here. But in the comments below, let me know, what are your thoughts on everything that I've been talking about in this vlog. This is sort of just a real quick, serious vlog. I didn't really have much going on other than that. I just woke up with the news of Anthony Bourdain, and I had to say something, because I've gone through that hell, and thank God I walked through the fire on the other end. I feel it's an obligation to do these things. Yes, I love creating stories. I love creating content. I'm a content creating machine. But deep down underneath all that is this sense of duty, this sense of obligation. I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to say it's cool or, ooh, how noble. There's nothing like that. I just feel like I have to do it, because I have to share the 10 years of hell I went through and how I was able to, walk through that absolute nightmare and finally come out the other side on the light end. And what I've learned and what I've experienced and what I've researched and what I've investigated and self-investigated, and how it's helped me. And hopefully I can share that with you guys, and hopefully inspire and motivate you guys and remind you guys more than anything. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, so whenever I go live, I did a live stream the other day. Hopefully you saw it. I'm still doing all my career advice. I'm still doing all my communication advice. This vlog is no different. We're bringing more humanness to this digitalness. That's what we're doing. We're bringing more humanness to this digitalness. How can we be more human in an era that's increasingly becoming more digital? Nothing wrong with that, but we need to remain human. I love y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.